It shouldn't, but it often does because
that shit's all fast and shit now when you put the stream up now that Facebook ain't on that shit.
And make your plays, and when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, but it'll be second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a
he
great
had that shit though, man. That shit was all in his freaking head.
Oh, I gotta play that juice. I gotta play juice.
Oh, that's your is that your first game?
And the Chiefs. That's it. I only got 2 games.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
2 user games, ain't 4 user games.
At least second down on a run with Breida.
4 user games. That's fucked up.
1 yard gain. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah,
so we play a whole damn season and shit. We gotta play
because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Yeah, you're right.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Here's Roethlisberger.
I knew he was going over that.
And Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to trade Janoris Jenkins, man. He's fucking horrible, bro.
For 29 yards.
Look at that. Nigga got left all in the sauce. Lost in the motherfucking sauce, man.
On first down, here's Breida.
Ah, shit.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Oh, yeah.
They'll run here.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, man, like, yo, he gets beat by everybody, man. He gets beat by everybody. He don't have it no more.
Type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against him.
Yeah.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with
Gosh, I knew that hole was coming.
Touchdown, Steelers. Matt Breida with touchdown number 7 on the year. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Damn.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Down. 15 line. 15 line. 54. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Hit it.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last play got
I used to be the man for the cutback, man. I can't do that shit anymore.
2nd and 9 now.
Oh, my God. Here we go. Niggas can't hold on to the ball, man.
And it's 3rd down. Charles already trailing by touchdown
It make
early.
no
This
sense,
offense,
bro.
how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
It's crazy because he had it in his hands and then he drops it.
Because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Oh, my gosh. 22 just standing there. I ain't getting no block.
He's going to go down. Devin Bush with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here's Riley Dixon now. Back deep for the Steelers, Ryan Switzer.
And that's the shit I be talking about, man. That's the shit I need, yo. I can't get no block for shit.
Here's Switzer. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
I need to go back to the 4-3. That's 3-4 ain't shit. Not for this team, man.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they will.
Look at this shit.
So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them.
Oh my gosh, man. Thank God for you, bro. You there.
On the road, taking the crowd out of the game, it'd be ideal. How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and pressure advantage.
Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh.
Well, he's going down the left side. It's a foot race.
That's that goddamn Brady.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown.
Oh shit, about to get
Extra
fucking
point put through by Boswell. And that'll make the score 14-0.
I blame Dave Gettleman, man.
For the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Nah, I blame Dave Gettleman, man, for not fixing the motherfucking line. Like he said he was supposed to do, like he was going to do, man. I need fucking protection, bro. Look at this shit.
We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
This is crazy because when you think you got a hole and shit, you don't got one. Look at that.
25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And this one goes
no, I had to do that. You know what I mean? And when I juke, he's fun. I didn't even do that. He did that on his own. Yeah, he did that shit on his own. I hate that shit. Instead of taking the juke and running downfield.
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of...
Look at this shit here, dog.
He's picked off at his own 47. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. What I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try to pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation. They took advantage of the young man right there. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's good for 28 yards.
That is one
Great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender.
Come on. Fucking bad angle, man.
Matt Breida doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20 to
it's like I may have the first
extra
pick.
point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race,
Oh,
motorcycle
my
race, plane race,
What league
whatever
is that,
you want
WSL?
right now. They are sprinting past them.
Boswell now to kick it
Nah, I
away
haven't
for the
picked up.
touchdown.
I haven't picked up a win yet, this motherfucker, man.
Oh, dang. I'm not even watching the game.
The Giants offense at
you
the
don't
line,
watch this
ready to
shit
begin
anyway.
their next drive. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one
Just
might
that
be
quick.
over by half.
Yeah,
Just that
what you
goddamn
also
quick.
have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to
it
get
ain't no
all
damn
these points
surprise.
back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now Saquon Barkley, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Ah, shit.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right.
God damn, come on.
Get the ground game going.
A lot of
This
football
nigga,
left
man,
to
his
be
momentum
played.
took him out of fucking
Yeah, it's
down.
a 4-yard loss.
What a
Really
4-yard
sets him
fucking
back now
loss.
for
Oh,
second
my
down.
God.
21-0 our score.
Damn, get out of that
After
motherfucker.
one, ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Looking to throw on second down. Herbert complete. It's Henry. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He's got good size. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball. That also carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, how'd you like to try and stop him on that angle route? Him coming out of the backfield, breaking sharply, catching the football. It's going to take a lot more than one guy, most likely, to bring him down. That was a nice game.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. They'll try and run for it with Barkley.
Ah, come on.
That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They are real.
And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
I'm glad he didn't touch me.
Evan Ingram, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not like to put a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
I can't get no rush, no nothing.
Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things.
Nah, but still, though, man. You know what I mean? Somebody got to be coming in that joint.
The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing. Change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
They'll try and run for
look, and this one keeps taking the wrong angle. I'm going up for the QB on that one.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They come out here in the I. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in.
Don't hit him in there.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
And that's what it looked like to me.
I guarantee you, their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's only gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And Boswell's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. This is taken at the 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now a play fake here on first down. And a big one. loss here as he's taken down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Yeah, they sure
Timing is
did.
everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers.
Why does that happen? Like, it's like you're going for the ball. So how in the world is that a pass interference if you're going for the ball? I don't get that. Look at this shit here.
Herbert, and the Steeler pressure too much here.
No
He's
fucking blocking,
down.
man.
Devin Bush picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
These niggas they just don't. Oh, he came in untouched.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Back to throw. Herbert.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not
Nah,
hang
definitely
on. It's
not.
third down.
We smacked that shit around.
Look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Herbert, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Oh man, that thing says no,
take a
sir.
shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in.
Yeah, I see.
A 64-yard attempt.
And that will wind up just short.
Just
He
missed
had
that
it on
shit,
the
yeah.
line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to take a
What
shot
the
right
fuck?
away for the end.
Yo!
It's Juju.
They're just running right by them.
Touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And
That's
partner,
just
they
a lot
found a
of
gap
shit
there in
that
the
just don't
first
make
half,
no
and it was in
sense,
the middle
man.
third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Boswell good with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4.
Yo, I do that shit all the time, man, and I can never get that shit off. Ever. And probably because I don't have the time any damn way.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it when every...
Look at this. Oh my gosh, man.
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker.
There definitely ain't no thread in the needle, I'll tell you that.
Second interception for him now here in this
That shit don't make no sense, man. Look at this shit.
As a rookie, Charles, how much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question.
You know, it's fucked up, man, because if I'm out there and I'm defending that play, they won't put their hands up for shit.
His teammates going to check on it because
Yeah, that's just fucked up.
It's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Look, these motherfuckers can't even pick the ball off, man.
Incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half.
Man, fuck the setup, man. Niggas ain't gonna put their hands up for me, man. That's bullshit.
Right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
On third down, a run from Breida. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down. So he won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Nate, I know you hurts.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Well, I might have a game. Shit.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big jump play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On second down, here's Barkley. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another first and 10 here. Now they'll run it on the toss. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He's not going to get me. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. 55.
On third down, Barkley. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here.
Look at this shit, yo.
Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't
Yo, they just undercutting the shit out of my receivers, man.
Excellent field position.
180. It's our time. What's up? 59, what's up? 59.
Here's Breida. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 35.
They're trying to show they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go, here we go. Like 5. Bound to lose 1.
3rd and 2, now Roethlisberger. He's going to go for it all.
Come on. Oh, my fucking
God. If he holds on, instead it's 4th down.
Well, the obvious goal is to
Yeah,
try to
but
score a
these niggas,
touchdown,
you
but
doing
at
all
the
that.
least,
That should be
adding to a
picked.
pretty big
You know what I
yardage
mean?
total
These
for
niggas
his
just,
intended
oh my
receiver there,
gosh,
huh?
man.
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over
These niggas
150 yards,
just ain't,
keep chucking it
they're
deep to
not
him,
doing
I guess.
shit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way. But
They
I
ain't
like what
doing
you
a
just said.
motherfucker
Throw it
thing.
to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that drive. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know
Yeah, I
the
think
defense
he
has
will.
hold up their end.
Now, he would have been gone, yo. He probably wouldn't even caught him because, you know what I'm saying? He had a clear way, but Henry's not that fast.
Now it's Henry. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Steelers' 42-yard line.
Ready. 10 logo.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Ready.
To throw on 2nd down.
Look at this, man. I've been through the ball.
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Juice is online now, huh?
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays.
I'm all fucking lit up.
Back to throw. Herbert. And that will be
And drops it. God damn.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
Yeah, they just can't hold on to
50-50
shit, man.
balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Man.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Rams.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
That. 180.
3 buzz.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
They had enough yards for the 1st down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No 1st down.
The Steelers send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day?
Stream up, man.
The best ones do
If it ain't one, then here's another.
Positioning the football and helping their team.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball
it sure didn't.
Because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. T.J. Watt getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Giants on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. On 3rd down, Barkley. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 48 yards. A great run, but, you know, this is probably where the offensive coordinator is saying, geez, we could have used a couple of these earlier in the game.
Yeah, he's probably telling the head coach, well, talk to the run game coordinator about that. I just call the plays.
I have to find something, man.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. Flush to his right. That is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting.
I had to switch that shit up, man. Your boys all lit the hell up.
Throwing again on 2nd.
Look at this shit, man. I can't throw the fucking ball, bruh. I have no time. None.
Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
No time at all, man. I got the right quarterback. I ain't gonna say that I don't.
On 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8
I just don't.
chances.
I just don't have no time to throw that shit.
Looking to throw. Herbert. He finds Coleman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards and a giant 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
I had to switch that shit up, man. I just don't get it, man. 3 motherfuckers on the line. You cannot run that shit? You're fucking kidding me.
Didn't happen on that play.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry.
Oh my gosh, man. This shit fucking sucks. Shit ain't no fucking good, man. You got one motherfucker on the line and is getting used and abused.
Back to throw. Herbert. That's caught. It's Coleman. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert. Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to sit.
Shit is fucking horrible, man.
27-yard line, he's sacked. T.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Here we go. 90 Wolf. Line 54. Watch it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert got a man, Slayton. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Rosas good with the extra point. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Now after the
I gotta get fucking defensive plays together, man. I don't think these plays are right for this fucking team. I gotta resort to another fucking defensive playbook. Yeah. And nope, this shit is horrible. And you know what's crazy is, I was telling Maine even before the season started, I don't never use Giants playbook. I use Jacksonville's playbook. You know what I'm saying? But this shit, man, I'm going to have to resort to going back to what I know.
They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep
Because this shit, this shit is fucking horrible, man. I got to go back to the 4-3. I don't like this 3-4 shit at all.
From the 31. There's Roethlisberger going up top.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This nigga caught the ball with one hand over 5 fucking defenders, bro. Yo, 5 defenders. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yo, come on, man. This shit don't make no sense.
They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
He's catching everything.
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Now it's Breida. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked.
3-4 shit is bullshit,
don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They run with Breida, and he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Yeah, I gotta go back to the 4-3, bro.
Win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of
got a lot of work to do, man. Got a lot of work
that we can use to cover that, and they said, yeah.
You gotta get a fucking line, man.
Like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for the Steelers,
yeah, I know. And I have to go to the cross plays when you're doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I can't keep doing the fucking cross plays shit all damn game, man. You know what I mean?
And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington.
I gotta go to a different playbook, man.
So
this shit ain't working.
Davis and our entire crew,
this shit is not working for me.
Guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
The game's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm not doing it no more, man. I try to fucking rush, and I always fuck it up even worse, so.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot.
I got Justin Herbert, man. I'm gonna make this shit work. Fuck that.
Oh, we couldn't throw. Couldn't throw.
Alright, fellas. I'm about to get up off this shit, yeah, no doubt, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see you again. I just gotta fix this shit, man. Straight up. Something ain't right. Rocco Warner, who the fuck is that? Yeah. Alright, man.